Good evening. This is Ken Long from Tortoise Capital with a tactical update for the evening of August 18th, 2009. I want to take a look at four charts that we had setups for yesterday and what happened to them and what we'll do about them tomorrow. We had Intel was set up as a triple screen. You can see that it fired. It was a positive move. It shows every indication of following through tomorrow. Triple screen in effect. We expect that to test 19.5 would be a normal retest. In Weyerhaeuser, that was also a triple screen. It never fired, but it remains an interesting setup. Today's little doji right there gives us a nice entry point just above 35 with a tight stop, and there's still an opportunity for that to go up and test 37, possibly 38, on a good day, 39. Campbell Soup was a 5-day down setup. It never fired today. You can see it never took out yesterday's high. So now we have a 6-day down setup. It'll be hard to see how that fires tomorrow unless it has an extraordinary move. What we would look at on such a tall red candle is that if it gapped down and bounced off this 50-day moving average around 29.75 and then saw tactical momentum, we'd be interested in buying that if we saw the market moving up as well. So a couple things have to happen for Campbell Soup to be any good tomorrow. Gap down, reversal, tactical momentum, and market support, then Campbell Soup becomes an interesting intraday trade. In AT&T, that was a triple screen that also did not fire. It stayed inside yesterday's price range. The range tightened up, so when we have range compression, what you have is 4 days down in a row, and the smallest, the narrowest range day of those four, that's a Larry Connors setup. So anything over 25.30 would be interested in AT&T tomorrow if we have market strength. So those are four from yesterday. Meanwhile, today, however, we had a bunch of things happening in some other symbols that were set up, and I'm going to run through four good trades. So this is the market itself. It gapped up, found some support, and then basically turned in a pretty powerful day in response to yesterday's tactical sell-off, the volatile event. The first one was in Home Depot. That was on our 30/60 stealth. It gapped up, sold off, found support. We bought the first evidence of tactical momentum. Ended up with about 1.5 R here. We stayed longer maybe than normal, but after 15 minutes declining, we took our money. It didn't really do much the rest of the day. QLD I've shown on a different movie, but again, technology was leading the market today. Market strength and technology was stronger. We ended up buying early and holding all day right till the end, and this gave us a 4R return during the day. Next one is Kraft. This is another one of our 30/60 stealth. It found support early. It sold off, found support. We bought momentum here with about a 10-cent trailing stop. Held that one all day. Got an excellent close just about 30 minutes before the close. Got an excellent exit. The last one was Alcoa. This was a Max Payne candidate, and there was a strong gap up, pullback, and then when the market started resuming, we had strength in all the commodities and base materials, so we ended up getting a very tight stop here. Initial stop, strong all the way through to the day, to the end of the day, and then we're holding it at 12.9 when we had to make a decision about overnight holding. We cashed all of these other positions because our sense is that the market is a little more vulnerable to pullbacks here and sideways movements, and so we wanted to bank today. Alcoa was finishing the strongest of any of our positions, and so in our next video we'll take a look at how to think about overnight risk in a tortoise style. So that's a quick look at today's tactical update. A very good day in the market. We had basically 1.5 times our normal exposure. I normally will trade only 4 bullets a day, but we traded 6 today. because we felt like we had tactical momentum across the board and good candidates. So that's a tactical update from today's trades. Thanks for your attention.